connecting on our this thing, our Wi-Fi. I don't know what's wrong with our Wi-Fi. So we'll try by all means to use a Facebook account because we are in trouble with this virus thing and we need to educate each other. We need to motivate each other. So good evening to whoever who is watching. Simba Owen, I see you. Terry Maniere, all from high school, I see you. Thank you for logging in and thank you for joining us. Thank you everyone. As we are still building our audience, we just want to thank God. We just want to thank God for this moment. We just want to thank God that we are still alive. We want to thank God because of the gift of life. Actually, the gift of life throughout this pandemic coronavirus circulating around the world. So we want to thank God that we are still alive and breathing fine. So should we start? I think the audience will build up as we continue. So we are just waiting for the room to be contained so that it can be silenced. We need silence in the room so that we can have more clear sound. We are still building, we are still learning to build this thing. We shall see our editing guy. We have got a good editor behind the cameras. We shall post the videos. We shall do more videos during this lockdown just to encourage each other. Because we need to stand firm in the word of God. We need to stand firm in the word of the Lord. Because right now, no sanitizer, no what. Yes, the government, the health systems may say, use this sanitizer, but we know since we were young, we used to wash our hands. So I don't think any sanitizer, yes, it's good to take precautions, but I don't think sanitizers are enough to keep us healthy. Sanitizers are just there to kill small viruses, but this virus thing is a demonic thing. Alright, so we need to stand firm in the word of the Lord. So our first verse, our first scripture, we're going to take our first scripture from Mathew 8, verse 22. Due to our videos, we'll try by all means to keep our videos very short. So that for our data and Wi-Fi and everything. So we're going to take our first scripture from Mathew 8, verse 22, which reads, this is the moment when Jesus was walking with his disciples and his followers. And one of his followers said he wanted to go to his home to bury his father, right? So now, when he wanted to go back to bury his father, Jesus answered him and said, let the dead bury themselves. Let the dead bury themselves. Okay, that is Matthew 8, verse 22. So now, in our carnal mind, we might try to think, how can a dead person bury another dead person? Okay? How can a dead person bury another dead person? But if you look into this, Jesus was not speaking in a carnality mind. Jesus was not speaking in a level of carnal. He was using a spiritual mind. He was using a spiritual understanding. Because remember, this guy had walked with Jesus. And if you check from the previous verses, from the previous chapters before Matthew 8, it was when Jesus raised Jairus' daughter from the dead. It was when Jesus had healed that woman with the issue of blood. So now, so Jesus was very disappointed with this guy. Like, how can he ask Jesus that he wants to go and bury his father? Okay? So follow with me here. So now, Jesus was preaching to his disciples and everyone that Jesus Christ is life. Alright? If Jesus Christ is life, if Jesus is the giver of life, so how can this guy go so low to the extent that he asks Jesus that he wants to go and bury his father? Other than he could have said, can you just say a word and my father will be raised from the dead? So Jesus could penetrate through his mind, and that's why Jesus said, let the dead bury themselves. Because Jesus could say this guy was completely dead. This guy was dead spiritually. That's why Jesus said, let the dead bury themselves. Because Jesus could tell that this guy is already dead spiritually. Alright? So what am I saying here? in this time where coronavirus is moving around, in this time where the disease this pandemic thing is trying to take over the world, all right, instead of us crying foul, instead of us crying to our, looking for support in our own mind and thinking, this is the moment that the earth needs to recognize that Jesus Christ is Lord, that Jesus Christ is the giver of life. All right, we may try to think sanitizers and this medication they are trying to build. Remember, these guys, they've got already medication to cure this thing, but because of this thing is a demonic thing, this thing is a demonic thing. You understand? So they are trying by all means to delay the medication. All right, so we understand this thing is a spiritual thing. So if we try to fight this thing with our carnal mind, we will be failing. We'll be failing Jesus. It's like we are asking Jesus, we need to go and bury each other. All right, so there's no need for us to panic. Of course, it is good for us to take precautions. It is good for us to take to clean our surfaces, clean, to spray those sanitizers and everything. But we also need to stand firm in the word. We also need to stand firm with Jesus. Because remember, in the book of Isaiah 53 verse 5, Jesus said, the Bible said in the Isaiah 53 verse 5, by his wounds we were healed. So I know we were already healed out of this corona thing. We're already healed by the wounds of Jesus. That is the only reason why Jesus Christ died for us, so that we can gain life. So also, if you check in the books, there are speculations saying this is the punishment from God. This is the thing God is using, I don't know, to kill people or something like that, which is very, I don't know, which is very untrue and very nonsense. So in the book of John 10 verse 10, Jesus actually said, the thief comes to steal, destroy and kill. You understand now? So this is a pure statement by Jesus, that Jesus, there's no way the Godhead can kill. There's no way the Godhead can kill. You understand? So it is the devil that comes to kill and destroy. Like during this earth thing, you can see during these trials, this moment of trials and tribulations, it is the devil trying to kill people. There's no way God can use these diseases to kill people. No way. And there's no way Jesus is using this as a punishment to the earth. No. But he said the devil comes to steal and destroy. Okay? So I want us to continue standing firm with the word, to continue to build our faith. Remember, faith is a spirit, and also fear is a spirit. As long as we stand firm with our faith in the Lord. And how do we build our faith? Do not panic too much. Do not spread too much fear of this thing, of this coronavirus. Yes, spread how to take care of ourselves, but do not spread too much news of this thing. We need to stand firm, and we need to. This is the moment as Christians. This is the right moment as Christians on how to spread the gospel. Spread gospel as much as you can. No matter how small, no matter how odd your audience may sound, so very few people, but this is the moment we need to stand firm with in the Lord. So by these words, I say thank you for watching. Thank you for the viewers on Facebook and on Instagram. I want to thank you for joining us. We shall be doing all like these videos more oftenly, just to encourage each other that Jesus Christ is Lord. So thank you and peace out.